Today I reveal all the details inside and out of my new Castle MOC, turning several copies of the Whomping Willow and a single copy of the Room of Requirement into Majisto's magical castle. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Brick Rick. Welcome to my channel for LEGO ideas, inspiration and instructions. If you're new to my channel, I cover castle stuff, pirate themed videos and seasonal sets throughout the year, so if you like this type of content, please subscribe. I've also recently joined Instagram. Check it out for video previews. So as I said last week, I took inspiration from Classic Castle and the Monster Fighters theme to make a new Castle MOC, but I based it on 4 incomplete copies of the Whomping Willow, along with a single copy of this Room of Requirement set. And from just these models and 2 base plates, I made a new Castle MOC. This is what I showed you guys last week: the main entrance, the bridge and the castle. The entrance sits on a green base plate and it's made of 2 turrets and a ramp. Under that archway there, the ramp leads onto a bridge across to the main castle build. Now the main castle is sat on a rocky outcrop on top of a blue base plate. This angle here shows the back of the castle is fairly open and empty at the moment. This week I took lots of the spare pieces so that Majisto can finally move into his castle. There were lots of parts left over, including these plant parts from 4 Whomping Willows, but also the internals from the castle, including all this potion stuff and transparent pieces. This in addition to some of those reddish brown parts and tan pieces, along with some of the masonry blocks and the remains of the Room of Requirement, made for some interesting little builds. I also dug out 3 minifigures, including Majisto on the left here. From all of those spare parts, I made the outside of this castle a lot more interesting. Here you can see I added a mystical forest out the front. Let's take a look in more detail. So from this angle you can see that 4 Whomping Willows were condensed down into 2, and they've made a really nice forest effect along with a lot of leaf litter that these minifigures are wading through. They've decided to come and visit Majisto at his castle, but they're having to get past these trees in the meantime. There's plenty of other details, including some mushrooms, tree roots, leaf litter, and even an abandoned well out the front. From this angle you can see that the leaf litter continues behind the trees, along with some chopped wood. From this aerial view you can see exactly how big this forest is out the front, but also what I'd done to the water. The water in the river has got a current effect with those small transparent plates. From this angle you can see the content of the turrets. They have been turned into a little storage area, and I put some detail along the riverbank there. On the first floor of one of the turrets there's a little table and an axe for chopping some firewood. Here is a little video clip now to show you in more detail the 3D effect of those Whomping Willow branches. I really like the crazy angles you can create by twisting them round. From this angle you can see that bridge that goes over that water, and I like the flowing water effect again of those transparent plates. Now let's focus our attention onto the castle itself. I didn't do very much more to this on the outside. The most exciting part, I suppose the highlight of the video, is what I've done inside. So here is Majisto entering his new castle for the first time. Let's take a look. Here you can see that it's quite a detailed ground floor, and to show you better photographs I took out the supporting pillars. Here you can see the entrance door, and left and right plenty of little bottles and trinkets lined up on shelves and tables there. This is quite a nice way to use up some of those transparent parts, and also some of the wine glasses, goblets and other bottles. It's quite fun lining all these up in different colours. On the first floor is the potion room that I promised last week. We've got a really nice set of these cauldrons and some potions brewing by candlelight. Behind that is a bespoke bookcase with lots of different books on the shelf. This side of the room has got a blackboard for taking notes, along with some more potions on that shelf there. And on this side we've got some potion storage bottles with some stoppers. So here you can see Majisto on the second floor and highest room in the castle. This is Majisto's office, and as you can see it's a nice cosy place to sit by the fire. This fireplace was inspired by the one in the Room of Requirement, but with a few modifications. To the left hand side you can see a lot of Majisto's prized possessions on those cabinets there, and behind his desk you can see his trinkets and awards. In front of that you've got a nice cosy desk with a quill, parchment and a candle. So that's it, my new MOC, Majisto's Magical Castle from old Harry Potter sets. Last week I promised to put this MOC next to my old designs. As you can see there are two others. I'll leave the link in the description below. This one here is a church made out of a Great Hall set, and here is my Sorcerer's Mansion made from a Great Hall and a clock tower. I had loads of fun making these models from old Harry Potter sets. Many thanks for watching.